Hey guys, AirTS here, Air for short. I'm going to open a mystical scroll and I'm going to talk about the runes for whatever monster we end up getting. Now these are just suggestions, you don't have to follow them if you don't want to, and feel free to leave any suggestions of your own in the comment section below if maybe I don't suggest something that you think might work. So, without further ado, let's open a scroll. 5, 6, 7, 8, summon. Oh, fun. Okay, so this is the Wind Rakshasa, or Rack as people say for short. She was actually my first 4-star, and she's great. I still use her. So she's an attack type monster, and her skills are Swing! Attacks the enemy with a whip, decreasing the enemy's attack speed for 2 turns with a 50% chance. The damage increases according to attack speed. So the more attack speed she has, the more damage it's going to do, and a 50% chance to reduce speed is great, especially against things like bosses. Fast Swing attacks 3 times in a row and inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns if you land a critical hit. So that gives her a chance of landing 3 continuous damages for 2 turns if all 3 times that the attack lands is a critical hit, which is awesome. Now this is one of the fun things about her. Dancing Whip is her passive, gets an extra turn with a 15% chance when your turn is over. So the way to rune this lovely lady is you want to aim for 3 things. Lots of turns, lots of speed, well, I guess actually kind of 4 things. Critical rate and accuracy. She's really great in the arena, but she's a little squishy. Where she really shines is actually against bosses, just because of that continuous damage. So the runes I recommend with her are Swift runes, if you can't get really good violent runes. However, you're going to want to use violent runes on her. It gives her another, I think, 20% chance of attacking again, and that adds on to the 15% chance, so she has like a 35% chance of going again and again and again, and sometimes I've seen her go 10 times in a row. Now, the critical rate is so that she lands the continuous damage. However, my Rakshasa, whatever, the Wind Rack, she has a really high crit rate, but a lot of her continuous damages don't land because she has 0 accuracy, because none of my runes happen to get accuracy. So that's something I'm working on with mine. So if you go Swift or Violent, do Speed on slot 2, because you want her to go often and fast, and this also increases in damage with speed, so it doubles up. And then do Crit Rate on 4, and then if you can get good accuracy substats on all the other runes, as well as crit rate substats, that would be great. If you can't get accuracy at all, which is basically what my rune setup is like, then do accuracy on 6. She's great. You can also do all-out offense with her. Go just attack percentages on 2, 4, and 6. She does hit pretty hard. But if you're looking for something that's better against bosses, which you might be, like myself, then you want the continuous damage to hit, which is critical hits and accuracy. And then the speed is awesome for damage as well. So, if you do an all-out offense, I would still do speed on slot 2. Speed is important on slot 2, for sure. No matter what rune build you give her, do speed on slot 2. You could also do, if you want to go out all-out damage, then do Rage Blade. Then she still gets the crit rate bonus there. If you go Rage Blade, do speed on slot 2, and then either crit rate on 4 or crit damage. Crit rate if you can't get a lot of good crit rate substats on your runes. If you've got a lot of substats, go crit damage. And then on 6, do attack percentage, if you want to go the Rage Blade route. Other than that, yeah, so there's a few things you can do with her. You can go all-out damage with Rage Blade. You can aim for lots of hits with Speed and Violent runes. And if you do Speed Violent runes, you could go attack percentages if you want, but I recommend crit rate on 4 and either accuracy or attack percentage on 6, and then always, always, always speed on slot 2. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. She's a great monster. She hangs in there. And yeah, if you get her, hopefully she works well for you. Till next time, peace.